Hello, my name is Jacob. I'm with Quaker Windows and Doors. I'm here with Ginger. Today we're going to show you how to install the brick mold on a vinyl Manchester window and also how to remove the cap for the installation of a brick mold vinyl window. When you receive your windows, if you ordered your windows to where your brick mold will be applied in the field, you'll receive a care package. In that care package you will receive a sill nose plug that goes into the sill nose after everything is put together. You will receive a vinyl anchor block which goes in the bottom of your brick mold to where your sill nose will anchor to it, and then you will also receive the screws that screw it all together. We will show you how the installation of the brick mold goes on. In the field you will receive 4 separate pieces when you're installing your brick mold, but today we've got it welded together just for a installation purpose. The tools needed for this application will be a putty knife, a razor knife, a soft mallet hammer, a caulk gun, and a drill driver. The first step is you'll need to grab your caulk gun and make sure you've got a 100% silicone sealant. You'll take it and you'll run the silicone in your mall kerf around the entire perimeter of your window. Next, grab your brick mold and put the mall key leg into the mall key kerf. Once you've got the mall key leg inserted into the kerf, go ahead and take your soft mallet and tap it down into to where it snaps in place. You will do this all the way around the top and the sides. Next, grab the vinyl block that we talked about earlier and insert it into the brick mold. It will be flush with the bottom of the brick mold. You will grab your drill driver and a screw and run a screw down through the brick mold into the vinyl block. This will need to take place on both sides of the brick mold. Once you've got the screw in, snap your cap back on tight to make sure everything seats well. Next step, grab your silicone and outline the outer portion of your brick mold with the silicone to the window. This will need to be done on both sides. Next step, grab the sill nose and your soft mallet and tap it into place also, just as you did with the brick mold. Once you have your sill nose snapped onto place, you'll need your drill driver and a screw. There will be a seam on the bottom of the sill nose. The screw needs to go in at an angle into that vinyl block that you previously put into the brick mold. The last thing you'll want to do is grab the last screw and run it through the center of the sill nose to hold it solid. You'll want to flip the window over so you can seal the screws that you installed in through the brick mold and sill nose, and also the corners where the brick mold is notched to fit into the mall key kerfs. As you can see, the corners are open here where it is notched, so you will want to silicone around both sides of that notched opening, and then tool it in if you've got a putty knife or your finger, which will work just fine. This will need to be done on all 4 sides of the brick mold. Make sure and seal around the screw heads that you inserted through the sill nose into the window also. The last step is to grab the sill nose blocks that we talked about previously and insert the one on each side. Okay, we're going to flip the window back over and show you how to remove the cap for the installation of the window. To remove the cap from the brick mold, you have the top 2 corners that are welded together that you'll need to take your box knife and cut loose at the seam. You'll do this on both sides. At this point, you can take a putty knife and pry up on those corners to remove the cap from the brick mold. This is revealing the pocket to where your installation screws will need to be mounted to the wall. Once your window is installed, you'll take your cap and set it back into the trough that you pulled it out of previously and snap into place. You'll want to take your soft mallet and make sure it's snapped in all the way around the perimeter of the window. After the window is all installed and the cap is on, the last thing you'll need to do is you'll run a perimeter seal from the brick mold to the window. This needs to be ran all the way around the perimeter of the brick mold and sill nose. Make sure to go up each leg of the brick mold on the sill nose. Thank you for visiting us here today at Quaker Windows on how